Earlier today, Adele Silva and Jess convinced this Mark that a section of the Forth Railway Bridge is for sale.
Yeah, I was telling him about the bridge, because we're both doing it actually.
The hustlers did everything they could to convince him to invest.
What about you?
We'll sign the whole thing over to you. That bridge will have your name on it.
But he was too suspicious.
I don't know who you guys are.
And we don't know who you are.
I don't know these girls, so
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Could this scam already be over? In A Bridge Too Far, Part 2. It's several hours after the lunch meeting, and the hustlers are waiting patiently in a function room of the waterfront hotel. Alex and Paul have got suitably dressed for this auspicious occasion. But it could all be for nothing without a Mark. Against all odds, the Mark and his friend have returned. But that doesn't mean he'll have changed his mind about investing in the bridge. Polly is waiting for them in reception and leads them upstairs to the meeting room.
Yeah, everyone's up here.
We'll send you a copy. Ah, gentlemen, come in. You have dressed for the occasion. Come in, have a seat.
Hi, Scott. How are you? You're still nervous,
Can
aren't
we-
you? Have a seat.
Awesome, yeah.
Have a seat.
Have a seat.
By the look on the Mark's face, he's still not sure the deal is genuine.
See, if it's true, then I'm like, yes, this is a great thing to think about. But if it's false, then I'm really.
Well, look, we've got all night to talk about it. Okay. What we need to do is we need to do this part first.
But I can't hold the press much longer, so I think we've got about
We'll have to
10,
wait a while.
15 minutes, and that gives us enough time to do the paperwork.
Whereabouts are you just now?
They're all being held in a conference room next door.
So there's a room full of press waiting to photograph the new owners of the bridge. The pressure is making the Mark feel even more uncomfortable.
You don't understand where I'm coming from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
As well, yeah.
Listen,
Here's
we
what we're gonna
totally
do.
understand, and we also totally appreciate your time and also your consideration right now, because we totally understand that this has been sprung on you.
Let's have a nice evening. Let's put your money in the safe. You're gonna
fine. I
meet
can
some
cancel.
interesting people tonight. And they're gonna.
Adele does her part by handing over £2,000 in cash. She's the other investor in the bridge today. Alex counts out the cash, making sure the Mark gets a good look.
There are two sections available here. There's section number 583 and there's section number 347.
Obviously, the lady has the choice.
Okay. 347 or 583?
347, yeah.
347.
Adele signs the title deeds, and Alex shows her a photograph of her very own piece of the Forth Bridge.
This is for you to keep now. That's the actual section that you have.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's actually
Do
on
you
the
actually know?
on the third part over there. So you have 583. That is actually going to go up on the bridge with your name here in the centre.
Seeing the shiny plaque brings home to the Mark what he could soon own. Paul seizes on the moment to put on the pressure.
Basically what this says is it states that you've purchased the rights to this deed for the period of your lifetime.
But will the Mark go for it?
That's
What
it.
one just now?
Yep.
Bingo! Despite all his misgivings, the Mark gets out £2,000 in crisp Scottish banknotes.
If I could ask you to...
Alex counts out the cash as the Mark signs the paperwork. He's now the proud owner of section 583 of the Forth Railway Bridge. Now, for the press conference. The Mark wasn't expecting to have his photograph taken, so Polly suggests a wardrobe change.
I'm going to get you a jacket, is that okay? Just so you look a little...
Of course, yes.
Rob, we really must go. We really must.
You guys wait here, I'm going to go and get your jackets.
Well, okay, right.
We'll do the ladies first, but you obviously need to be in the picture as you're the big boss.
Okay.
Alex is keen to take Adele to meet the press first.
Just going to start the.
All right, ladies, if you let me do the talking, and you good? All right, who's here? Hello there. How are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there we are.
The Mark can hear the noisy press pack outside. But he's still not sure about what's just happened. After all, he's just handed £2,000 to people he's only just met.
Mate, honestly, I'll kiss you to see if this is true. I'll kiss you. I will. Like, what have you got?
Here we go, you're going to look nice and smart. I'll just put them here for you.
Polly returns with the smart jackets. She leaves the Mark and his mates to spruce themselves up.
Try them on for size, I'll be back in 2 secs.
Before long, the Mark is getting anxious.
Why the f*** are they just Dude, this is weird.
You're gonna walk out there and just go to the press and just take pictures and...
He can't take it any longer and heads off to find the hustlers and all those journalists. They can hear the press scrum, but bizarrely, there's nobody there. There are no journalists, and the hustlers are long gone. The Mark's been left $2 out of pocket, and all he has to show for it is a sick feeling in his stomach and a second-hand jacket.
So you let me do the talk.
Here's what the Mark didn't see.
Are you good?
Jazz was waiting on the stairs outside the meeting room for his cue. As soon as Paul led the girls out, he pressed play on a tape deck with press noises the hustlers had recorded themselves.
Just look right here, thank you.
A couple of flashes from Jazz's camera completed the illusion, and the tape was left running as the hustlers made their getaway. And of course, all those certificates and plaques were just knocked up by the hustlers to make the Forth Bridge Trust seem believable.